give this camera the test that it deserves. I noticed on my first test that after the update, firmware update, that a lot of the low tone noises, low frequency noises, bumps in the road and things like that seem to be amplified in the camera to the point where they drowned out the radio. I'm not going to touch the volume on the radio. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. The firmware update is definitely an improvement of what it was from my first video that I uploaded to YouTube. I think that's what was happening, is the gain on the mic was amplifying this thudding and the bumps, the suspension of the truck, all that noise. I think it was amplifying it to a point where it was just complete distortion. So anyway, I'm on the highway. I'm doing about 75. There's a lot of wind noise in here. I can hardly hear radio myself. It's really windy today. Probably 30-mile-an-hour gusts. So like I said, the firmware update was a definite improvement. But I did check out, again, I watched HXL Pro, that's the eBay seller. I checked out his video of a daytime recording, and you really have to listen to hear any noise that's produced by the car that he's driving. And his radio, car radio in that video, and the voices of the passengers and the driver, they aren't drowned out by the car noise. They're persistent. What car noise you can hear is in the background. I got a 3/4 ton Dodge diesel truck here, so I can understand, you know, that it's a little noisier, it's rougher riding. That's why it's a little noisier, because it's rougher riding. I do have something in the back seat I hear rattling around. I wouldn't say that's a low frequency noise though. I hope I'm saying that right with these, calling these thudding noises low frequency. And also I'm recording this, I got the camera set to 720p, 30 frames per minute, simply for the ability to upload to YouTube a little quicker. The last one I uploaded was in the 1080 mode, and that took almost 2 hours to upload. I don't think that should affect the audio, you know, what we're really testing here. Audio should still be the same between the two settings. Anyway, I'm back in the back streets of the city here, doing about 45. Radio, I haven't touched the volume since we started here. I have the heater on defroster right now, probably mid-range of the blower. I'm going to shut it off right now. I want to make sure that the heater blower isn't blowing into the mic and causing interference either. Supposed to cut this little, got an ornament hanging from the rear view mirror that hits the mirror once in a while and makes a little tapping noise. gone. So we shouldn't hear that. This HXL Pro, it looks like he's got a direct relationship with the manufacturer, if not is the manufacturer of this camera. I got a complaint open through eBay with that seller right now, and if he's watching this, sorry I had to do that, but you know, your video depicts this camera excellent, audio and video. The video is not a complaint, the video is excellent for this kind of, for the camera of this size. But if the medication is all about keeping your heart healthy, how do you really know it's working? I wanted to keep this within 5 minutes. I can see I'm over 5 minutes. With annual scanning, we monitor but you're depicting your product to sell in such a manner, and well, the audio isn't what your sample videos depict. Safe and accurate heart scans are only $179. Other than that, I've watched Techmon, his videos, and he really does good reviews of these cameras. And I based this off of his review, which I'm not, you know, giving any bad steered towards him. It's not his fault. He's not the maker of the camera, the manufacturer of it. Anyway, I'll get this uploaded to YouTube, and we'll see what the manufacturer thinks. I think it's a definite improvement, not knocking that down at all. We'll, you guys can post your comments on, I believe, dashcamtalk.com. Until then. Station and your home of the Brewers, 620 WTMJ. Brewers 360 coming up. Craig's guest, Jerry Augustine. Brewers 360 brought to you by Blocky Paving and First Bank Financial Center. Here's the first place you turn for a home loan. Whether it's your first or first in years, First Bank Financial Center should be your first choice. First, we can give you same-day answers and free pre-approvals, so you'll know what you can borrow before you even start shopping for a home. And unlike many places, you'll get your own banker to guide you through the entire process, from the first step to the last. Because as a true community bank, Wisconsin isn't just our first home, it's our only home. First Bank Financial Center. Give this, a bank that put you first. I guess I'm going to be doing some editing to get these 5-minute clips together. This will be the real test. It's a terrible street. It's one thing about the U.S. They don't like to fix the streets. Stay tuned for other odds-on favorites. Brewers baseball presented by Potawatomi. This here test, I guess, is kind of good though because we're not really affected by the wind. All of the recyclables we produce at the tailgate can be mixed together in one cart. Oh, really? Really? No more need to sort papers and containers separately. Paper, plastic, metal. It's probably one of the worst streets in the city. And unfortunately, it's in my neighborhood. And one that I use regularly. She was a looker. Hard to even, I got a cup of coffee in my hand. It's next to near impossible to even take a swig. Even going before the update, even going slow across that street, just the bumps I think was causing a problem with the camera. I think we all noticed when you slow down for a stop sign and when you're stopped, and the audio is fine. So I'll get this uploaded to see what the rest of the world thinks.